The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The slot man in motion right. Now the first running back drafted in April, this is Breece Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Beckham will go in motion right. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. There's Tremble, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll send Beckham in motion right. On 1st and 10, Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Well, the Rams sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here. And
tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. These Rams and Niners met 3 times a season ago. The Niners had the Rams number in the regular season, winning 31-10 in Santa Clara. And then again 27-24 in overtime in the season's final week. But the Rams got the last laugh in the NFC Championship game with that 20-17 victory. On 1st down, Rodgers trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Henry up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Barkley is in. Touchdown 49ers.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Beckham will go in motion right. From the gun on third down, Rodgers trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. On third down, here's Hall. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Rodgers now on first down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Beckham goes in motion left. Rodgers to throw on third down. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, a run with Hall. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Rodgers on third down. This pass out wide to Hall. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Burrow on play action. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Burrow going to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Barkley, inside handoff. And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go. Ready? 11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. Touchdown 49ers. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw, it's Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers again now. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver?
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Calvin Austin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And again, it's Rodgers. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Rodgers. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Play action. It's Burrow. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. That pass caught. It's Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Jamison Williams, 96 yards. And the 49ers just continue to roll. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hall again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He completes it to Beckham. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 17, Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. First down. Here's Burrow. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now Burrow on first down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mecole Hardman, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it second down. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The offense on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll give to Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, right back to Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now it's Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll send Beckham in motion right. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. It's Williams. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And give him